Personally, I am actually very happy, first of all, that we have this meeting, and second of all, because I actually want to be an optimist when it comes to actually changing the CFP reform. I claim that the European Common Fisheries Policy is one of the biggest failures of the European Union. I seldom tend to be very critical to what the EU does. I can be critical, but when it comes to the CFP, I personally think it's maybe the biggest failure I can mention when it comes to the European Union and what we do. And therefore, a large reform of the CFP is, in my world, necessary. I think we did in the Parliament a good job with the Green Book and the report on that last winter. It did, in my view at least, take a good direction, and I'm also personally convinced that the Commission is trying to do the right things when it comes to actually reforming the Common Fisheries Policy. But in order to be successful, we need to be politically strong, and we need to have a Parliament which actually calls for ambitious reforms. And therefore, I think this spring will be very important for us to work together in the Parliament to actually also enlighten our colleagues on what the big problems are that we are facing, because I think Chris explained very well in brief numbers what the situation is like. And coming from the Baltic Sea region, where the sea is in a total catastrophe, I know that also the fisheries reform will have a very big impact on already that area of the European Union. At the same time, we have managed to export our own fisheries policy through the fisheries partnership agreements, so that our bad politics can also be seen in other parts of the world, not only in the seas of the European Union, but also, for instance, in Africa, where we now conduct our more or less bad policies. So we have a lot to do, and I'm happy that so many people are here to discuss this topic. And we have brought together a lot of experts and a lot of colleagues and others, so I'm sure we're going to have a very interesting discussion today and hopefully during the months to come.